I train attention to the body in a very personal way. I love to learn and go to classes and be challenged by a demanding teacher, but really feeling free with my body and independent with my well-being started when I did my own training. So here's my personal approach. I start by paying attention, relaxing as best as I can, breathing to gain energy and noticing where my attention is drawn to. Then I do an exercise directed at this area. So, to increase energy and attention intentionally where it otherwise went automatically. After a short time, I relax. My attention is then free to wander. My body moves without intentional control or repetition. It will find ways to create more flow than I could direct due to the complexity of the body. An essential part in this is for me to allow myself to be surprised, to be insecure of what comes next. And then I start again. I pay attention to where I pay attention to automatically. I do an exercise that focuses on exactly this area intentionally, while relaxing all other efforts that aren't needed here. Then I let go and I let movement and complexity take over again. In this way, I train to focus all of me on what I do, to notice when I'm partly drifting off and when I am really focused. While I do this, it is not important how a movement looks, but rather how well I manage to focus my attention and intention on doing it exactly, for the sake of the focus. So while I do an exercise, I try to be as exact as possible to do what I learned the exercise or movement or breathing to be, and then I let go of any effort that is unnecessary or correct the ones lacking energy or precision. I noticed that when I work like this, the exercise is almost irrelevant. It is how I do it. Then I can become free. The exercise gives me a structure for exploring something. And then any activity can basically become an exercise of attention or physical awareness. Does this approach change anything for you? Is it inspiring? Boring? Do you have any feedback? Let me know. I'm always curious.